Hi guys. Welcome to our channel Celebs Flame. First of all, we want to thank you for all your great support and enthusiasm in your comments. We really appreciate your feedback and would like to ask you for some more content you'd like to see to make it as much enjoyable as possible. Thank you. And now, in this video today we'll be going through the cast of The Bodyguard then and now. So let's get started. The Bodyguard was one of the most popular films of the early 90s. Directed by Mick Jackson and starring Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston, the film told the story of a former U.S. Secret Service agent who becomes a bodyguard for a famous singer. The film had a fascinating past, originally being written way back in the 70s, and it took a lot of effort to bring it to life. The idea began with Lawrence Kasdan. He is the man we have to thank for giving us The Bodyguard. Unfortunately, it took Kasdan's agents 2 whole years to find anyone willing to buy the script. The script was rejected 67 times. It's fair to say that a big part of The Bodyguard's success is down to its soundtrack. The soundtrack is still the best-selling of all time, with more than 18 million copies sold in the United States and millions more sold elsewhere around the globe. Did you know that a sequel was planned? Kevin Costner actually had some big plans in place for the second installment of the franchise. Costner wanted Princess Diana to appear in the starring role in the second movie. He was a friend of Diana's, so he called her up and made an offer. She agreed and received the first draft of the script the day before she tragically died. After her death, Costner gave up on the plans for the film, and the whole idea was scrapped. Can you imagine The Bodyguard without Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner? It's absurd to even try. Outrageous as it may sound, these two weren't actually the first choices for the film. Ryan O'Neal was initially offered the role of Frank Farmer, and Diana Ross was offered the role of Rachel, but she turned it down. The film almost happened without Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner entirely. However, Whitney Houston, who played Rachel Marin, was 29 at the time of filming the movie. Whitney Houston started singing when she was only a child and became a background vocalist during her teenage years. She also became a model as a teen, becoming one of the first black women to feature on the cover of Seventeen magazine. Houston then signed a record deal at 19 and had 2 #1 studio albums right away with Whitney Houston and Whitney. Her third album, I'm Your Baby Tonight, was another major hit, and The Bodyguard proved that she could act as well. The Bodyguard was another success story in Whitney's amazing career. She won a Grammy for I Will Always Love You, which she wrote for the film's soundtrack, and sang and appeared in other movies, like Waiting to Exhale and The Preacher's Wife. Houston continued to enjoy musical success with My Love Is Your Love in 1998, but personal problems, like drug use and a difficult marriage, slowly took their toll on her life and career. Tragically, she died an accidental death in 2012 at the age of 48. She is still remembered as one of the best singers of all time. Kevin Costner, who played Frank Farmer, was 37 at the time of filming the movie. And now, he is 67 years old. Kevin Costner started off his acting career with a starring role in Sizzle Beach. In 1990, Costner had the biggest success of his career with Dances with Wolves, a film he won 2 Oscars. He appeared in JFK and Robin Hood. After The Bodyguard, Costner was involved in more high-profile films of the 90s, like Waterworld, the most expensive movie ever made, and For Love of the Game. Since the turn of the millennium, he has appeared in movies like Dragonfly, Mr. Brooks, Man of Steel, and Molly's Game. He notably won a Primetime Emmy for the show Hatfields and McCoys and currently appears in Yellowstone. Kevin Costner also has received 2 Academy Awards, 2 Golden Globe Awards, and 2 Screen Actors Guild Awards. He expanded his career in various ways, such as opening his own restaurant, investing in business ventures, and writing his own country music songs. Bill Cobbs was 58 at the time of filming the movie. And now, he is 87 years old. He played the part of Bill Devaney, Rachel Marin's long-standing manager. In 1970, when he was 36, Cobbs decided to move to NYC and become an actor. He started off small but gradually built up his resume with an appearance on TV shows like Baby I'm Back, The Equalizer, Sesame Street, and LA Law. After The Bodyguard, Cobbs continued to act in movies and TV shows. On TV, he got guest roles in shows like The Sopranos, I'll Fly Away, NYPD Blue, The Practice, The Others, and 6 Feet Under. In movies, he's been seen in Night at the Museum, The Arcadian, The Muppets, Oz the Great and Powerful, and Beyond the Law. He currently appears in a recurring role in Dino Dana, and he won a Daytime Emmy Award in 2020 for his performance in the show. Michelle Lamar Richards was 38 at the time of filming the movie. And now, she is 67 years old. She portrayed the role of a jealous sister Nikki Marin in The Bodyguard. She began her career as an actress, appearing as Lindsay Sherwood in one episode of the series Simon & Simon. The Bodyguard was the biggest success of Michelle's career. She continued to have small parts in a range of TV shows and movies. In the 90s, she appeared in Murder, She Wrote, Dream On, Cosmic Slop, and Time Tracks. Richards has stayed away from the spotlight since last appearing in the 2014 comedy-drama short film Bar Room Babies as Willie. She produced and directed the movie. She is also not available on any social media and lives a very private life. Thomas Arne, who played Portman, was 37 at the time of filming the movie. And now, he is 67 years old. In 1988, Arne got the part of Lazarus in The Last Temptation of Christ. He also got roles in other big movies like The Hunt for Red October and Shadows and Fog. After The Bodyguard, Thomas Arne continued to appear in a range of movies all around the world. He took on a great variety of parts, sometimes having small roles in big blockbusters like Gladiator and Pearl Harbor. Arne has appeared in the likes of The Roommate, Limitless, The Dark Knight Rises, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Don't Stop Me Now. On TV he's been seen in Law & Order, CSI, and Lie to Me. He was recently seen in The New Pope on HBO. Thanks for watching. For more such videos, please subscribe to our channel.